A bustling street in Lagos filled with market stalls, honking cars, and pedestrians. Colourful banners flutter in the wind, and tall buildings loom in the background. A vibrant market stall with baskets of fresh fruits and vegetables, vibrant reds and yellows dominating the scene. The view of a bustling city street through the rain-streaked windshield of a taxi. Dim streetlights and blurred headlights create a warm glow. Akunle Adeyemi is seated in the driver's seat of the taxi, gripping the steering wheel with both hands. His face reflects concentration as he navigates the wet streets, with the faint glow of the dashboard illuminating his features. Amara Okafor sits elegantly in the back seat of the taxi, her posture upright. Her hands rest on her lap, holding a small leather clutch. She gazes out the rain-splattered window. First-person point of view from Akunle Adeyemi's perspective, looking into the rearview mirror. The reflection shows at Amara Okafor, speaking with a calm expression. The view outside the taxi window, showing the rain-soaked streets of Lagos. Pedestrians with umbrellas and cars splashing through puddles are visible. Akunle Adeyemi's face, as seen from the passenger seat. He nods slowly, his eyes showing attentiveness and thoughtfulness. A side-profile view of both Akunle Adeyemi and at Amara Okafor inside the taxi. Akunle Adeyemi is focused on driving, while Amara Okafor looks out her window. The view outside the taxi window, showing the rain-soaked streets of Lagos. Pedestrians with umbrellas and cars splashing through puddles are visible. Akunle Adeyemi pulls the taxi to a stop in front of a brightly lit building. The rain continues to pour, creating reflections on the wet pavement. Amara Okafor opens the taxi door, stepping out gracefully. She holds her clutch close to her chest, her high heels clicking on the wet pavement. The back seat of the taxi, now empty. A sparkling diamond ring lies unnoticed on the worn beige upholstery. Akunle Adeyemi looks back over his shoulder, checking the back seat briefly before driving away. His expression is neutral, unaware of the ring left behind. The taxi drives off into the rainy night, its taillights glowing red against the wet street. A plush red carpet leads to an elegant counter with a jeweller standing behind it. Glass display cases filled with sparkling jewellery surround the luxurious shop. Akunle Adeyemi, dressed modestly, stands near the counter, holding a small box with a diamond ring inside. His posture is slightly tense, and he gazes at the jeweller. The jeweller, an elderly man with a sharp gaze, leans forward slightly, examining the diamond ring through a jeweller's loupe. A faint look of astonishment crosses his face. A close-up of the diamond ring resting in the jeweller's hand. The facets of the diamond catch the golden light, creating a dazzling sparkle. Akunle Adeyemi's face shows a mix of nervousness and anticipation as he watches the jeweller. His gaze is fixed on the ring. Seen from Akunle Adeyemi's point of view, the jeweller places the diamond ring back into the small box on the counter. His hands are steady and deliberate. The jeweller, now upright, gestures with an open palm as he speaks to Akunle Adeyemi, his expression serious but slightly impressed. Akunle Adeyemi holds the small box tightly in his hands, his knuckles slightly white. His face is partially turned, showing hesitation and deep thought. A flashback-like overlay of Amara Okafor's warm smile and gentle expression. She is standing in the rain, her elegant hair slightly damp as she speaks about kindness. Akunle Adeyemi's figure is silhouetted against the warm golden light of the shop as he looks down at the small box in his hands. The atmosphere is quiet and tense, Akunle Adeyemi's hands gently closing the box containing the diamond ring. His movements are slow and deliberate. The jeweller's shop is seen from the entrance, with Akunle Adeyemi standing at the counter and the jeweller behind it. The luxurious interior creates a stark contrast to Akunle Adeyemi's modest appearance. Akunle Adeyemi turns slowly, walking away from the counter. His posture is slightly slouched, and his steps are measured, reflecting his inner conflict. A wide view of the spacious, elegantly decorated living room with plush sofas, a glass coffee table adorned with fresh flowers, and large windows draped in sheer white curtains, letting in warm sunlight. Kunle Adeyemi, standing near the entrance of the living room, holding a small velvet box in his hand, his posture upright and gaze forward. Amara Okafor is seated on a plush sofa, her posture elegant, gazing towards Kunle Adeyemi with a warm expression. At Kunle Adeyemi's hand, as he opens the small velvet box to reveal the diamond ring inside. Amara Okafor's face, her eyes welling up with tears as she gazes at the diamond ring, her lips slightly parted in astonishment. At Kunle, Adeyemi extends the velvet box, with the diamond ring towards Amara Okafor, his arm slightly outstretched, while standing near the sofa. Amara Okafor gently takes the velvet box from Akunle Adeyemi's hand, her fingers delicately gripping its edges while seated on the plush sofa. The diamond ring inside the velvet box, sparkling as sunlight from the window reflects off its facets. Amara Okafor places her hand over her heart, her gaze fixed on Kunle Adeyemi with a grateful expression, tears streaming down her cheeks. Kunle Adeyemi stands with a warm smile, his posture relaxed, looking towards Amara Okafor as she expresses her gratitude. Amara Okafor reaches into her purse, retrieving an envelope as she prepares to reward Kunle Adeyemi. Amara Okafor's hand holding a crisp white envelope with a golden seal as she extends it towards Kunle Adeyemi. Kunle Adeyemi accepts the envelope with both hands, his posture slightly leaning forward as he looks at Amara Okafor with a modest smile. The living room as Amara Okafor stands and gestures towards an older man entering the room, introducing him to Kunle Adeyemi. The older man, Amara Okafor's father, walks towards Kunle Adeyemi with an outstretched hand, a welcoming smile on his face. Kunle Adeyemi shakes hands with Amara Okafor's father, their postures upright and expressions warm as they exchange greetings. The handshake between Kunle Adeyemi and Amara Okafor's father, their hands firmly clasped against the backdrop of the plush living room carpet. Amara Okafor, Kunle Adeyemi, and her father are seen conversing animatedly, their postures relaxed, with a sense of warmth and camaraderie filling the room. The glass coffee table, showing a fresh bouquet of flowers and a silver tray with teacups, adding to the elegant atmosphere. The living room, sunlight streaming through the sheer curtains, capturing the warm and inviting ambience as the characters continue their conversation. A framed family photo on the wall, showing Kunle Adeyemi, his wife, and 2 children smiling together. Kunle Adeyemi sits between his wife and 2 children on the sofa, all smiling warmly. His wife holds a steaming teacup while the children lean affectionately against him. Kunle Adeyemi's face, his smile wide with joy, eyes reflecting hope and gratitude. First-person point of view of Kunle Adeyemi looking down at his hand, which holds a framed certificate of employment with his name on it. The camera captures a profile view of Kunle Adeyemi, standing by the window, gazing out at the golden sunset, with a contented expression. A tree sways gently outside. The living room, viewed from above, shows Kunle Adeyemi's foreign colleague gathered together, surrounded by the cosy, warm atmosphere of their home.